Right, afternoon all, al fresco. This is that big lock that the nuts, the bolts and the screws, everything have been well soaked overnight in GT85, and I've had it apart and just given it a little bit of a cosmetic clean, but I don't think that is the right key for it. Although it turns it, as you can see, it is a double throw. There's a first one and a second one doesn't quite make the second one, because that should be there like that, so you can't push it back in. And another thing, but I'll take it apart and show you what's what inside. Make sure I keep them in the same screw holes. Put that back there, and that's what you've got. Now, to show you, if I can do it from the other side, you'll see the principle of the lock without taking it any further. That will go in there. See that will go in there like that, and it lifts at the back, hits that, moves it forward one, then again hits it a second time and moves it forward. Now they're obviously, that and that there are well worn, because that should be there like that, but there's no way that the key is even, I don't know whether you can see that, the key is no, let's go in, the key, whoops, is nowhere near hitting that, like that, and like that. And now the other thing why I don't think, let's come back, this is the correct key, is because you've got cuts on the end there. You've got walled in cuts there and there. Around there, there's no walled, and if you have a look, let's keep that, on the back of this plate, it's straight, where them cuts would normally dictate you'd have a walled there, so the cut would ride over the walled, but it's smooth. And another thing, which I don't know whether I'll be able to show, I might have to take it off its stand, so sorry for the crap camera work, but you see, you've got, these would be your wards there and there. Said he, as the lock falls over, stand up. Oh, for huck's sake, trying to do this with, just stay there will you, just for a second please. There you go. There and there would be your two wards that correspond to there and there. That cut there and in there. Now, as you can see by that one, it's very badly worn, but I think this isn't the correct key, because you put it in, and yes, the top walled if it is in the right place, but the bottom one isn't. As you can see, the key itself is riding on the ward, not... Let's see whether I can get a better shot of that. I doubt it, but we'll give it a go. Where are we? Can you see that? The key is riding on the ward, not the cutout. So I don't think this is the correct key for it. But it's been forced to work. You can see the shininess of what's left of the ward. So I reckon it's just been lamped in there and forced. But let's come back out and I'll shove it back and I'll show you the rest of the gubbins. Just lock it back in its little thingy-majig. So I don't think that's the original key. I might be wrong, but answers on a postcard please. And yes, that is a bolt, another bolt operated, which would be from the bottom there to chunk that out, but that comes out, and take these off. Side, come over to this side, these two screws, bottom, top. I think one of these has been replaced at some point in time because 3 of them are flat and that's rounded. Take that off. Then you've got your bolt, it just leaves out, and then you got your top bit that just comes out, and that's what you're left with. Not going to take that out because that's on that spring there, and that is quite hefty, and I've got a feeling that if I were to take that out, I'd never get the bastard back again. Plus it's pretty thin on the metal there, so I don't want to hammer it. But that's the lock, but the way as it is, you got the spring there, and I don't know whether you can actually get the plate out, because they look like they've been hammered over to stop it moving, and I'm not about to start smashing it up. But when you put the key in, that's the furthest part of the key, hits that, lifts that, which obviously on the back of there you've got, let's put that in. So that is locked until you lift the back, and then it's free to move. That catches that, and then again that. But as I said, because it's so worn, it's not, you can see the gap there, it's not throwing it completely. Unlocks it okay, but that's, yeah, whether you can see the wear on it there and there, whether that could be built up again for so it operates correctly is another little project, maybe, but that's, if I sit it down, I don't know whether you can see. Let's try something. You might or might not be able to see it. See the bolt stuck there, that lifts the back out of the way, down, bollocks, drop the key. Lift the back again. And it doesn't take it all the way back either. That hasn't dropped. But that's one big old heavily worn lock that I don't think that's the key for. There you go. It's just going to have a... Right, I'm just going to put it all back together again. Have a slurp of the old pint tinny, mate, Foster's. See you later, boys and girls.
So alive.